This is Phoenix, and welcome to another action-packed day. That's right, we got a lot of things going today, but you know it, you love it. Play the clip!
Free to enter the wonderful world now.
All right, everybody. We are going out with a nice little things. We do have some gift codes for you today. I will be pulling that up. But today we're going to be talking about something a little bit important. We're going to be talking about how to push your line of the scrimmage when you have very powerful opponents that are really beating you down. It doesn't look like you can be able to beat them or anything of that such, but you will be able to come back from it, guaranteed on that. Now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have some gift codes up here, and we're gonna also give them out. So we're gonna demonstrate exactly 100% how you're gonna be able to get up there, how you're gonna be able to push back those opponents when automatically you and your force is weaker than they are. Because that's a really important thing to know, is how to make yourself better. You know, how to increase your strength, how to make yourself better. But by the way, here's some gift codes right there. I'm gonna tell some people in game right now that we are live. Bammo! So there you go, that's the first gift code of the day. I drank a little bit too much yesterday. Some of you already know that. Some of you are like, Garo, how did you sleep? I slept good, very good. Slept harder than a baby. So, let's talk about something, right? So let's pull up some battle reports, because that's what it's all about. It's about knowing your battle reports. Here we have my alliance, and in my alliance we have a lot of battles that went out. So let's look at our main opponent right now in Thunder. So Thunder has a pretty big force. We've been fighting them all day today. It's been a lot of fighting with them, and their forces are strong. We managed to get them really down. As you can see, we've been fighting them like crazy. I'm gonna see if we have a battle here with them at full strength. They actually have some really good teams, really ridiculous, and I wanted to go over them and show you how powerful they are and the things that you can do to try to defend them off. Let's see here. I'm telling you folks, we've been battling like crazy. Okay, so here's one for instance. So we have 6,000, we lost everything. It's a complete defeat on this one. They have 907 injured. That means those are completely injured. That cannot recover. So I learned that when you're seeing your numbers that injured, that means those are people who are completely injured. If I'm corrected on this, and those are the ones that cannot come back whatsoever. I think they're completely dead or injured, or could be, because when you look at the numbers, the injured numbers are not very clear on that. As you can see, I think what it is that it's rather the injured stands for the people that cannot come back, or the people that you have remaining. So once you send back into your buildings, they recover. So we have 5,700 on our side that can recover, and then Thunder side has 907 that can recover. So those are the numbers that I'm thinking it's how it works. We're still trying to figure out and debate it. If you know out there, just let us know. It's a little bit of confusing because they're not very clear on that, but it's fine. So when you have an overwhelming force that you're fighting at full strength, and they have 9,000, 7,000, and then what they do is they get to this point where they build up on one city and they have 20 people on them. There's about 20 teams in here. They're sending more. They have 20 people on them, and you're trying to get through, because once you beat the garrison, you got to clear out all the teams in there that has mobilized in this building. It's not that easy, you know. Luckily, it's only 5 teams that are able to go in there at max. It's not more than that, so that right there is a blessing. We don't really have to worry as much, but it is kind of like a pain to try to get through there when you just clear up the whole garrison. So the garrison is about 14 on this. It's not too hard. We can do it like in less than 10 minutes. But when you have 20 super powerful 45s, it's almost like you're fighting a level 9 or even a level 8 at that moment. Well, it's more like a level 9 because these guys are like whales. They throw in some S skills. Like, just look at this. Just look at this one team, for instance. S, like, crazy triple S there. Legendaries, maxed out skills. That's not easy. And we can say they're whales because if you look at it, most of their teams have S classes. Same here, look at that, triple S. You're gonna fight people like this. Do not get discouraged. There is a way around this, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. How do you defend yourself? How do you defeat these people? Okay, 1, you need numbers. You need multiple alliance. They could be all level 40s. They have to have a decent amount of team. They don't have to be the best of the best, but they do have to have a good numbers of barracks to able to get all the damage that you need. So each team will probably do about 600 to 2,000. If they're really good, they'll do more than that, and they will lower the numbers. But eventually, you defeat them. These guys will recover in cities. So how do you conquer a city that has 20 mobilized troops? Do you give up? No. You don't give up. You may have to beat the garrison, but what you're going to constantly do is you're going to call what is called pummel. Pummel is when you constantly hit something over and over and over again to slowly kind of break it. So you're going to pummel it, and then eventually it's going to chip a little by little by little by little by little, and eventually you just win, and you're breaking it, and you're able to pass through it. And that's exactly the kind of technique you need to do when doing that. So right here, we're going to show you what pummel looks like. We're going to get to a large amount of people here. Okay, so instance, we took this person, we took him down over here, we got him to 200, now he is capped, he's critically injured, he's gonna be way easy, and you can see how low their life is here. You're like, oh, that's nothing, Gabriel, what are you talking about? They're in the 400s, 100, some of them came a battle. Well, to be able to do that, you gotta chip away. So they didn't start off like that. They actually started off here. And we're gonna do a lot because there's a lot of battles. Okay, keep going up. Ah, yeah, okay, now we're getting into it. You're like, but Gabriel, why is there so much? Okay, so that's outside. Okay, so we started here. We got their siege. We're able to remove their siege right here. There you go. Now we're starting to see the empty lands, trying to wipe them out, get them going. And then we're doing the cities here, the empty mines, you know, for defenders. So we're gonna start fighting them, and then we start pushing them back. Here is where we start chipping away, because hey there, how you doing there? We got more codes. Yes, we do. Matter of fact, you just remind me, I am gonna put another code. Hey Ben, how you doing? Let me copy a code here. We just already gave one, so I'm gonna give another one. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. So, the technique of this is that once you defeat an opponent and they get pushed back, their troops are going to go about 40%. So usually it's about 40 to 35% that are going to be reduced in size. So they'll have whatever. So if they have 9,000, they'll go to 5,000 or 6,000, depending on what they do when you defeat them. Now, they're going to retreat back into wherever place they mobilize. So if they all mobilize in a city, they're going to hold into there, and they're going to try to rescript to get more units in there. But problem with city, it's very slow. The recovery rate for the cities are super slow. They're not able to do it. It costs silver, so they can't do as much as they like. And you do have a limited time frame. So with that, you got to be steady, and you got to be able to keep on being consistent. So you do this technique called pummel. When you pummel, you're able to hit them over and over and over again. So yes, you're going to lose a lot of troops. You're going to get a lot of loss, but you're going to keep hitting, keep chipping, because eventually they're going to go from here to 7. Well, that's a siege. Oh, cavalry. So they're going to go from here, and eventually what they're going to do is they're going to end up losing a lot of their troops. And we're going to look right here real quick. You see I have 4,000 right there. You got 4,000 right there on the board. So what happened is they're going to keep losing troops, and they're going to keep degrading. And the more that you degrade them from their numbers, the less that they're able to recover. Like, we took this out, but look, you see how Siegfried still has that invisible red line? That's how much he's going to recover. So we want to make that red transparent line get shorter and shorter and shorter, where they can't even recover. So, for instance, see this person wiped this out with that. By the way, that's a really good team. So just let everybody know, Poseidon, Artemis, this combo, we're going to show you a little bit more of that, play some battle combat. There's some really, really good. I have a lot more codes to give out, folks, so stay tuned. I don't even know what they're giving out right now. We just received the codes. So, you're going to keep going forward. Let's see here. Let's get a team that you guys seen before. Okay, so here you go. You have another team here. They degrade. You see from here, they degrade over there. We're going to keep going on. Here's another one. They get injured again, and they're going to degrade even more. And eventually they're going to degrade until there's nothing left. So what you want to do is keep piling damage upon damage. And eventually what's going to happen is, once you get in a row and you're attacking over and over again, look what happens. Hey Groot, how you doing? Let's put up another gift code right there. So I'm going to get a gift code right now. Like I said, first come, first serve on these. So when you're pummeling in there and you're getting those cities, yes, a lot of people are going to die, but your whole goal is to pummel them, to keep hitting them, to keep them in that city. And look what happens. They were here, start right there, boom. Automatically, they're going to start with low. And eventually, everybody will start winning. You'll start gaining EXP just for beating them. And you're going to get to a point, let's skip ahead a little bit here, where you're in the sweet spot. So right when you do a second attack, you're gonna get right to the sweet spot right here. Look at that. Look at that. Barely nothing. They came in defend on that. They came in defend with 200 troops. And then you're just gonna keep winning. That one is was a good one on that one. They had a build or something like that on that, really tough. So, and that's the whole entire thing. What you want to do is that you want to keep hitting. So look at this, like they're on 300. So even your people can fight them who are a little weaker and able to go in there and start hitting them over and over and over. And there's just going to be 200 where next time the city refreshed in the garrison, guess what? Because the city recovered, guess who didn't recover? The people that are within that city. And that's the technique that you have to do on these guys. These guys are like whales. They're top spenders. They have very hard teams to defeat on a solo. But your strong players are gonna do most of the damage. Your weak players are gonna chip away at that enemy. And then next thing you know, you get to a point, we're all set up, we're all getting rescript. We're sending our people back over there, and then we're gonna now push in and we're gonna conquer this level 5 and steal away from them. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do it during the time on the stream. It does take a little bit of time to recover in this game. Like for me, it was an hour walk from my base to here, and then I still got a script. I've been scripting all day, man. We are exhausted of fighting all day. All we've been doing is pushing back and forth. We were able to take over the Kraken space and got all over here. We were pushed here, and then all of a sudden, boom! Thunder and Old Purgatory, the leader of the Purgatory, which is Galen, who is the major leader of them, of Greece, joined Thunder under their flag, started charging us, and we're like, oh, what is this? Where did he come from? What are you doing? So what happened was Thunder got stuck thanks to First Legion. This is a good story. So Thunder did get stuck, and what happened is, and we're gonna show you guys this right now. Boom, right here. So they got stuck in this little trap. So as you can see here, there was this whole entire thing. It was actually more full around here. And hey, how you doing, Solo? How you doing? By the way, Solo, we're gonna give out another gift code right now. I'm gonna continue with this. And if you say you missed this game, man, come on board. We're on server 9. We always could use some really good players or people who enjoyed the game. It's all about having fun in the end. So let me put in this new gift code right here. Bam! There you guys go. That's the gift code. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So the story is, First Legion set up this whole barricade. So Thunder couldn't get to their base. They couldn't get over to here to Kraken to protect that gate. So we got it. We pushed in. We got it. We're celebrating. So literally, I'm gonna wait for 5 seconds and we'll take off the gift code so I can show you the map a little bit better. Literally, when we took over Kraken, we had open range, completely open range. Nobody can stop us. Now we're gonna take over their land because we're wrecking Oriental. If you look right here, we're taking all of Oriental because we just already accomplished Egypt. I know, whoop whoop, 100% Egypt is part of Europe. Yeah! Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Oh, sorry guys. I got a little carried away there. So, right here, as you can see right here, we got to Kraken. So they kind of had a really Seriously, for sure, I'll join up, man. Definitely want to join getting this match action last server. I was in the fan. Yeah, definitely come. We're on server 9. We're part of Egypt. My alliance is called Uric, so you're more than welcome to join us. Solo, we have plenty of space. We are rank 1 right now on the server. We have over 50 cities, so as soon as you start, you pop in there, send us a request, I'll accept you, and you're automatically gonna get about, as a new player, it's probably kind of crazy, about 30,000 of resources per hour automatically. It's a big difference. You don't have to worry so much, I tell you that. So, back to my story. So Thunder had to come up with a sneaky talent. So what they did was they literally crossed all this to get here. Then they came down to here. And from there, they started from here. And then they had to move all the way there just to get cracking. Talking about such a journey. Man, they had to like really work, and they only had one defender, which is Lorraine. She did pretty good trying to defend us, but let me tell you what. Let me tell you, we were like stinking. We were getting in there. We were pushing her out. She needed to just fly above, and she was trying to fight back, but there's no way she could. There was just too many of us, and then eventually she called for help, and then her lackeys, because Lorraine, just to let everybody know, she's the second in command of Thunder. So she's the second in command. So she's one of the stronger ones of that alliance. And we just get there and we're just, beating her up, trying to get her out. She couldn't hold back, so she called help. Now, we didn't expect the kind of help that she was asking for. I didn't expect the main leader of Purgatory, who used to be there. Hey, okay, how you doing? I didn't expect the main leader who from Purgatory to all of a sudden show up and be like Mr. Kool-Aid and jump in there like, oh yeah! He came in there, I was like, what is this? Who is this? And I got confused because I didn't even know. Hey Jigsaw, how you doing? I didn't even know who it was. And I was like, wait a minute, why does his name seem so familiar? Because it's been a while since Purgatory's been around. And, they merged into Thunder, probably last month or something. Hold on, guys. Here you go. Bam! There's another gift code. Take it while it's hot, folks. Take it while it's hot. We gotta get it here. This is some lovely stuff here. Get them while they're hot. So, yeah, I was like, who's this guy who just came in like Mr. Kool-Aid, like, boom, oh yeah! And I was like, what is this? What is this? And let me tell you, it was not fun. Let's see if I can show you guys a match here. His team was absolutely bonkers. He beat my best team, and I was having a difficult time trying to fight him, and we're going back and forth. Let's see if I can find his team here. Right here. Let's do it at full match. Okay, so here you go. So this is the match that we had. So look at this. This is some crazy stuff. At first I was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Let me take out that gift code right here. I was like, man, it's not a big a deal. He's not that bad. And let me tell you, it is crazy. This team he has, which is Hades, he's using Athena, he's using Apollo. And at first, we go Majestic Blow. Okay, we're doing some really nice damage to him. So she's able to attack. We're doing really great. We're going up ahead. And then all of a sudden, here you go on his turn. It's going to be turn 3 when he really takes an effect. I think so on that. So we're going to speed it up a little bit. There you go. Athena's going to do all that damage. Here you go, my Athena's gonna do damage right there. Actually, we're gonna slow it down because it's hard to see all the damage. Look at that, doing that curse damage all of a sudden, boom! Did you guys see that? let me pause it right there. Did you not see my health just drop all of a sudden? I was very confused. We're gonna explain that in a little bit. I was very confused here, and I was like, okay, maybe he got a lucky crit hit. No, it wasn't a lucky crit hit. I didn't know Hades too well, and this guy, man, brilliant build. I'm gonna say kudos. This build on Hades, it was something unbelievable I didn't even think about. I think it's one of the best builds I've ever seen on Hades. As you can see, he's upgrading his ability right there. Ambition to rule, what a great skill on Athena. I'm gonna be building Athena a little bit different on my own. I'm still working on it. I think I got a really good skill that I want to be able to use on her. We're gonna be working on that a little bit, but look at that. Look at the damage that one Hades is doing to me. It's just ridiculous. And I got so puzzled. I was like, what is going on here? You know, what is going on here? The Athena, everything else. It's a great combo team. And you can see as from this match here, it's just crazy, crazy good. I lost, it was a complete defeat for me. And I was so shocked. And I was like, man, what is going on? So let's look at that. Let's look at that one Hades team so I can show you guys exactly how much damage he does, why he did that kind of damage. Let's see here. Let's try to find it in my pool of broken battles. Okay, and we are actually going to do another gift code for you guys, because I know how much you guys love those gift codes. Official gift codes right here. Boom. Alright, there's the gift code up. We're gonna go into Hades real quick. So, on this Hades, he's using Soul Crush, Craving Everything, Infinite Moonlight. Now, those don't seem too broken. You know, like, you're probably asking me, but Gabriel, none of those deal damage. Gabriel, none of those deals damage. How did Hades do so much damage to you if none of them do damage? That's exactly what I was thinking in my head, and then it hit me. Wait a minute. Doesn't Hades' first skill have a passive on it? What was that passive again? I'm gonna take the gift code off right now. So, and I was like, what was that passive again? Alright, it has an 80% chance to deal magic damage. Okay, 130, that's not too bad. Okay, to enemies. Okay, if he's chief, it does 170 damage. Okay, alright. That's not too bad, right guys? It's not too bad. I mean, his intelligence is pretty high. His defense is crazy. Look at that, 200 defense. He's 237 intelligent. And then it hit me. Wait a minute. Crave Everything increases his intelligence by 38, and it steals my intelligence, which steals my defense on that. That's a 55% chance. So if he uses it, that his main skill is going to go off. And he's dealing, and this stacks twice, so he could deal 300 damage of intelligence. Okay, that's really good. Oh, wait, Infinite Moonlight. It also deals magic damage, but it restores his thing, so that's a heal. But wait a minute, it's 50%. So he's dealing double. He's dealing double magic damage. And he's stealing my defense against magic, and he's boosting, and he's doing this. Oh my god, this guy is literally hitting me for like 400 of intelligent power at a full percent of like 200% of 400 is, and that's where all the crazy damage goes. My mind's just literally like, and forget about that. His Athena alone, his ambition to rule is just doing that, and there's a 30% chance to stun or silence, and then she has powerful horn. That was actually a pretty good effect. That one is it's a decent build on Athena, so I was really confused. Now, this Apollo here, this is where it got really broken. supreme protection. So you got Hades, who's pretty much so hard to kill because his defense and his intelligence are so high that you literally got supreme protection on it. So let me get this straight. So you're telling me Hades can barely die because he's the one with the highest highest intelligence, and then Athena is super protected too. And then you got heal, and then you got Imperial Army, which is not bad. This is not really the biggest point, I guess, because to be honest with you, this team would probably be way better with Spartan Army. Spartan Army with the magic damage, because there's more intelligent damage on this team than there is strength. But with Burning Sun and Supreme Protection, let me tell you, my God, that was bravo, bravo. Totally took me by surprise. I haven't seen that build ever. That Hades build was absolutely genius. So, Galen, if anybody tells him, I'm giving you a round of applause. Man, you did a great job. That was one hell of a Hades build. Athena could be better. I gotta admit, the Athena could be better, but the Apollo combo is so good, and we wish we never saw it too. Exactly. You literally rained on my parade. I was here whooping some thunder butt and was not expecting you, and there you go, coming on board and just totally pooping on my party, man. You know, it's like that one drunk guy who just drank too much, and then all of a sudden his friend comes in and he's a worse drunk than that guy. I mean, come on. But that right there was a really good team. There is another good team as well. Let's see here. I wanted to show you guys some glorious things, and then we're gonna talk about pushing. So I already told you, let's load up another gift code. Why not? Here you go. Let's load up this beautiful gift code while we do this, so that way everybody can get their game on. I really don't know what the gift codes are. So please let me know what you get, guys. Fresh. Gotta love it. So there you go, guys. There's that gift code. I mean, we already know Issam's massive team of spears and stuff. We did that in an earlier video. It's his one trick pony. I'm gonna say this about this guy. It's his one trick pony. He literally uses this team for shields, bow, cavalry, spears. I mean, literally, all he goes like this. He literally sends them. If they fail, he switches them out to spears, bows, whatever. He sends them right back out. It's his one trick pony. Once that team is down, his other teams are pretty decent, but this team alone is incredibly nonsense. And then, of course, we got Lorraine. Her shield team is her best team. That's the one that really hurts a lot. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. Her shield team gets pretty crazy. To be honest with you, it uses the function of that one team right now but it weak against burn. It is pretty good. It's not as broken as the Hades teams. Hands down, the Hades teams is just really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Win. Man, this guy is just crazy good. I'm trying to find for Lorraine. Oh, and here's another good team as well. Her spear team is pretty decent. I'll give her that. Oh, we cannot show anymore. It won't show us anymore because we did too many battles in today. Way too many battles. Man, Well, yeah, we're gonna be going soon. We're gonna be pushing, but we're gonna wait till everyone's rescript. I don't want to push too premature, especially since we did so much work. Because I think it's gonna take about my guys about another 30 minutes before they can actually get into Kraken for my shield team, which is doing really good. I need to adjust my Athena. I also need to adjust my my shield team. There's a couple of skills I need to move around and do a little bit better. But let me tell you, folks, doing stat bonus skills are worth it. They do work a lot. All those legendary heroes, so jealous. What do you mean you're jealous? Talking to the guy who won the 1,000 gold giveaway on the first one. Talk about jealous. That's super lucky. Winning the 1,000 gold. All right, here we go. Let's see right here. She should be here. No, these are all siege. All right, we're just gonna show you this. This was a complete loss. I was already injured. I only lost 7,000, which I didn't have a lot of troops left. She did really, really, really good damage right here. So let's show you guys this. Bum, bum. Hey there, how you doing, Scott? Which code not work? Here, I'm gonna give out another one. Now, Scott, just to let you know, the codes is only one per person, so you gotta be fast. Now, the same person cannot win because once you claim a gift code, they actually have the same item, so only one person can claim a gift code of similar, but you have to be fast when you claim them, just to let you know. Here's another gift code I'm gonna give out. Remember, first come, first serve on these gift codes. Ba 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 ba. There you go. Get him while it's hot. Get him while it's hot. That's a hell of a one-trick pony. I know, right? Even if you win 1,000 gold, this game hates you. I'm gonna admit, I'm pretty lucky with this game when it comes to legendary pools. Look at this. And I'm gonna take the gift code so you guys can see. Boom. So, yeah, you have Hades, and there's an amazing build. You should just do the same build if you can. You have to get lucky though with those S skills. They're not easy to get. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're very tough to get, even for me. They're very hard. So here is what you see this team. This team is total nonsense too. It works so well. It reduces damage, it heals, it silences, it disables. Like, man, talking about like such a corny team too. Look at that. Like, we keep losing health. Look at that damage. It's just piling up more and more because what it works on is making sure the middle guy, which is Sasuno, I think that's how you pronounce the name, Sasuno, it's making him as strong every turn. He's getting stronger and stronger, so he's dealing more magic damage. Look at that magic damage. That's like 3k just on that one hit. And there you go. That's gonna lower the damage. Man, oh man. Golden Life, there's a recovery, get resistance, so we can't do damage to him. Talk about suckiness. Plus he makes a 6, so it's like you can't do damage whatsoever. There you go, but Gilgamesh, let me tell you, my Gilgamesh doesn't play jokes. You see how much damage he takes? That guy, look, 33 damage. My guy is such a super tank. The other team is, why don't you just die? Can't you see? Just die! So how do you get enough? Well, you don't need legendaries. You don't need legendaries to upgrade the skills, by the way. You only need to upgrade the skills, it takes A ranks, like epics. That's how you do it. when you inherit a legendary skills, you only need epics to do it. There is some epic skills, there's some legendary skills that require certain epic heroes. I'm gonna let you know that. So there's certain ones like Sword of Explosion. It had to be a certain type of epic, otherwise you wouldn't be able to fully unlock it. That took me a while to get. I got that. I put it on Athena, wasn't pretty happy with it. It was too low of a chance. I'm gonna build another one, something a little better. Even with a low percent of chance, it's gonna do even more. So that right there is pretty much is exciting. So everyone's probably wondering, Gabriel, what are you talking about? All these legendaries. Do you not see all my legendaries? They're all awakened. I've been very lucky. Those free pulls, and you know what? Just to say, today I pulled a Tiamat, and I was able to get her skill because I already awakened everybody. So now when I get S heroes, they're actually just going to be skills. Unless I already have the skill or that, then I'm just gonna put them as a teammate, or maybe as a part of the siege team. That's what I'm gonna do for now on with that. So it's been a lot of fun, let me tell you that. It's 3 minutes before my Amon is coming there. Love that team. This team has been so good to me. So good to me, this team has been. It's able to get me so good. The freebies are just so much fun. I'll tell you that. My little special little team right here. So when you push, you need to create formation. So if they're not in the building, you're probably going to ask me, well, Gabriel, what happened if their defense is so strong that you're having trouble? So what you're going to do is you're going to form what is called formations. So each tile here will have about 5 people max assault that will defend it at once, otherwise they move to different tiles. So when you have that, these people, what they're gonna do is you're gonna move forward. So you're gonna all move forward in the same tile, and when one person hits, the other person's gonna pile, another person's gonna pile, another person's gonna pile. So you do it at once so you don't lose too much morale and you're just jumping on top of each other. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna divide their army per battle. So it's gonna do this battle, and this battle. So when you guys pile on top of each other, you move at once. It's gonna separate and divide it so you'll be able to do more damage between each team. That is something that's a good technique to use. It doesn't always work because they defeat everybody, but you still do damage. But you're gonna keep pursuing, especially if you push them back and you defeated them and they retreat back into the city. You're still gonna walk side by side in formation, line by line, to push. So especially if you're setting up a blockade. So here's some mountains here. They won't be able to get through here unless they go through all these blockades that we protected this area, so that way they won't push back. Because it's important to, if you lose a battle, to have them hold back with the blockades. That's what blockades are for. And a good thing you can do is build arrow towers. Arrow towers also help. Yes, they're limited, but once you get a good arrow tower in a good position, you're able to level up in a pinpoint scenario. Especially for these cities right here. If you wanted to defend a city better, you take a tab like right here, and you're gonna put an arrow tower. You're gonna max that arrow tower up, and that way when somebody tries to attack that city, the arrow tower will actually send more garrison into the city, even though there's not any more garrison or anything like that. But it's what's gonna do is it's gonna disable their siege. Which, man, oh man, they're going to get so upset because once their seeds come out, if you have a good level 4, level 5 arrow tower, it's going to wipe out their siege. Doesn't matter because each one that comes in, it's going to send each one to attack. It is beautiful. I've seen it done by me. I've seen it done by other people. I've seen it done by other alliances on us, which, not fun. It sucks when it happens to you. It's all fun and games until it happens to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then you're like, everyone, attack the arrow tower. And they're all dying trying to kill that arrow tower. It is quite amusing to watch, though. I know some of my Alliance members in here. Oh yeah, Gabriel? You enjoyed me dying? I did! I'm not gonna lie. Especially some of you who like to question me a lot. Just playing, just kidding, or am I? Anyways, let's see if I have another gift code for everybody. Load it up here. Boom. Yeah, we have one gift code remaining. Remember, get them while they're hot. Get them while they're hot. Boop. Click. There you go, folks. There you go. Get them while they're hot. The gift codes are on the way. Oh, congratulations, Jigsaw. So you're going to be joining us in battle pretty soon, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you're going to be joining us in battle. You're going to be side by side, kicking some butt. It's going to be a very fun day, guys. I'm telling you, we have a lot of work. Let's look at how much work we have done, and let's look at what we have to do. So, we as an alliance have taken over 47 cities. 47 cities. We're almost 50,000 in influence. We are level 31, which we're not the highest in level. That is First Legion. They're much higher in level than us. Their members probably have contribute more, and they've been doing battles like crazy. So kudos to them. They do it a lot, or they donate more than my members, because my members are so cheap. God, you guys can't even donate anything. Yeah, cheapskate. I love you guys. Don't get for my members who are watching this. You guys are precious to me. And that's all I gotta say. Let's see what the chat is saying. I see all the occupation messages. Egypt is ours, even. Awesome stuff. Yeah, yeah. We have conquered everything. Let me tell you. And we are going to be working on our next mission is going to be getting all of Oriental. We're slowly working on Oriental. Is going to be a little bit harder because, man, the design of this map. Look at all those docks. And look at all that space. It is so spread out. I really feel bad for Oriental. This is probably a map that would need to be redone because it is just like, it's too spread out. Very spread out. And then you have this cluster here of all these cities here and just a short little cluster. But look at all these major cities here. It's just too spread out. Unlike Egypt. Egypt was actually pretty good because it's evenly spaced between everything. So when you got to one, you're literally like a domino effect. I mean, Vikings is smaller map, but look, it's even still spaced out on that. And then you have Greece. Greece is actually pretty good. Greece has everything like a domino effect. You can start from one end to go all the way in. And that is actually pretty good. So folks, that's what I gotta say about this. This is pretty good. And then we have still East Atlantis that we're working on, and we are working on West Atlantis for the south side. We're taking up that south side because the north side belongs to the Vikings. That was part of our agreement. We would split West Atlantis in half, you know, which is only fair. But yeah, it's been like really crazy good. Like, I'm still working on builds. Like, even with my skills, I'm still working on a couple of things here. I still got plenty of, I know a lot of you are like, Gabriel, how many skills do you have? For God's sakes, I don't even have that many A skills. And I'm almost done getting my powerful horn, whatever that's on the side. And I still have all these skills I gotta do here. These are part of the team that I have. And then right here, we got some chain attacks. But you know how it is. You guys know how it is. A lot of work. All work. That's all it is to get these skills leveling up like crazy. I am working on getting my teams to level 45. And then I'm going to be working on getting them all forged up with some powerful weapons. Now that I have Jane, let me tell you, she is amazing. For people who are wondering if she's really worth putting in the forge, yes, she's definitely worth putting in the forge. You get amazing items. Let me show you one of the items that I just built today. It's on him. We were able to build this thunder item, which it gives me a 2.8 on strength, and it gives me a 4 on defense, which is really good. And then I got lucky today. I actually got the lion here just with a lucky pull. That was actually really good. I got really lucky with that lion, and I was able to put it on him as well. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-da-bum. Do I have any more gift codes? No, that was the last one. So, right here, I'm doing the training. I'm getting her up to 45. I already got my Siegfried up to 45. There's a lot of things. Now, look at this, guys. This is why I was saying she is worth it as a hero to put in Forge. Do you not see I have a 20% chance? 20% chance. Like, Gabriel, what does that mean? That means, let me tell you, it means that I can literally get a legendary item at 20% chance, which most hero gives you 8%, which is very low out of 100, and it's very hard. So 20% chance for me is actually really good. And you can see the max stat that at once is from 1 point to 9. It's very hard to get 9, to be honest with you. If you do get a 9 stat, and you can have special effects like brute, light, toughness, magic, you can able to do all that. But really what we're looking for here, I want to get this weapon, be able to get a couple of weapons, get some legendaries, and I need to farm some divinities. I need to farm divinities. I'm all excited, guys. I'm all excited. We have a lot of things to do, guys. A lot of things to do. We have to build teams. We have to make our teams better. We're gonna be the all-stars. You know, we gotta rule server 9 because season 2 is coming up soon. You know, I don't know if everyone knows this, but rumor is that season 2 is around the corner for our server. So, let me tell you this, folks. We have to prepare ourselves because there's going to be some really, really hardcore people there. And I heard from a birdie that server 11 is looking pretty good, which I don't think that's 100% true because they say it's more active than server 9, and I highly doubt that because server 9 is the best. Come on! We made season 2 look good because we were still in season 1, and that was the first server that came out with server 9, and we totally rock it. Come on, it's the reason why. And let me explain why server 9 is amazing compared to the other server. It's because it has me, duh. It has me, guys, and it has Yurik, it has First Legion, it had Thunder, it has Purgatories, it had members from server 6, it had members from server 5, it had members from server 8 from before coming to do it. It was just crazy, man. We're going all this stuff, but when everything merged, we're going to be more than happy to take everybody in and bring them into the Yurik family. I know it's a little confident right now because there's a lot of things, but I'm very confident in my alliance members. I think we're gonna do all. Yeah, duh. Tell them as it is. Server 9 is the best of all. Yes. I know right now, server 1 to 8, we just finished doing our interviews. If you guys haven't seen that with Ruthless and Invincible, I strongly recommend everybody check them out. They are really good videos to get a good watch on. Those guys are really amazing. But server 1 to 8, it's pretty much just those two fighting each other. But let me tell you what, server 9 has been a great time. It is going really well. I'm actually kind of curious to see how it is Thunder turned us down the merger, and now from what I'm hearing is that now they're ready to open up chats, so that way we can talk about doing mergers with us again. We'll see how that goes. I think that's going to be a really good way to see if we can get Pantheon within the next 30 days, because maybe season 1 might be over in 30 days. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Anyways, so it'll be really great to get the whole server united, and plus get some really good members, conquer over everything. We got tons of capital buildings. You guys got tons of content still coming to you. So yeah, it's the only server with Yuana, duh. And we got Jigsaw, we got Groot. Can't forget those guys. Those guys are amazing. God. And Groot's not even in my alliance. Groot is like, he's in First Legion. And he's amazing. And everybody who's watching, you guys are amazing. Like Ben, kudos to you. I mean, Solo, I can't wait for the play with you. You guys are really good. Scott, even you, even though that code didn't work, you probably got it a little too late, but I hope you got the other codes. You're amazing too. Everyone who watches my show gives the support. You guys are all amazing. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me and keeping the channel growing, because man, it is growing. And I know, listen, I know all my Lord of the Rings fans, you guys are dying for anticipation. I know. And I am more than happy to give you guys that in October. We're going to be doing some really crazy stuff for Lord of the Rings in October for Agmar. That's the alliance I have. I've been preparing myself. We're going to do some conquering. I got some of my alliance members from Rise of Warlord doing that as well. We're working on that, and we're going to still be doing Rise of Warlord and Lord of the Rings. We're going to pretty much be exclusive for both of them until like something comes up, or maybe we get something comes up, or we're going to get enough that. Thank you, Jigsaw. I know that's going to be awesome. So we're going to get both things ready. I hope the Uric members, because I know a lot of my members have joined Lord of the Rings. So if you guys are part of that, please join me on server 5. I am Agmar. You guys are more than welcome. Let's try to rule that server as well and be one big Phoenix Club happy family. That's the club. Those are the members that are part of my Discord. That's what we're called for the people who are part of this whole members, the Phoenix Club. And let me tell you guys, it's going to be great. Our alliance in there is called Kings, after the evil kings, because we're all kings, you know? We're all kings in our hearts. Even when we turn evil, of course. And I do got a lot of things planned out for Rise of Warlord as well going into October. We're going to be doing some upgrades, depending on how everything goes in October. And definitely going into December, I might be adding more gadgets into the stream. Who knows? Some crazy stuff. Like for the people who saw the recent video of Lord of the Rings I did with the whole voice change and stuff, I might make some more costumes. I don't know. If you guys like that kind of stuff, let me know. Let me know if you like the face paint. Let me know if you like the get-ups and changes. I can do all that stuff. I have tons of fun. I love that stuff for you guys. It's going to be great. And yeah, it's going to be great. And yes, guys, this is a non-alcoholic drink, just to let you know. It is actually apple juice and cherry. Delicious, refreshing, and good for the family. Well, I want to say thank you to all of you who have come and joined me on this channel. It's been such a pleasure today. We will be back on tomorrow and this week up to the end of October, of course. So starting, let's see, today is the 28th. I'm gonna let everybody know exactly. Starting on October 4th, we might do October 1st, depending on how this month goes. I'm really busy with work, so I want to make sure. For the people who constantly comment wanting me to do Lord of the Rings, I might do October 1st. I'll let you guys know by Thursday, October 1st or 4th, starting those videos on that for that. So I hope you guys are prepared for that. So thank you all for watching. I do appreciate your time. Join me on Rise of Warlord. We're having fun all the time. This game has been truly amazing. Thank you all for coming, and you all have a blessed day. Peace out.